What's up, Fire Crew? Back to the channel. I'm Ryan, and this is Nick.
What up?
All right, so I'm bringing a new band to the channel called Breaking Benjamin.
Oh,
Double B's.
that's right.
BB.
Remember Butterfinger BBs? You remember that?
No. Okay, I do remember that.
As soon as you saw it.
But they were trash.
Huh?
They were trash.
Oh, were they?
Because they're like Whoppers, right?
I don't
Whoopers?
remember. Discontinued in 2006.
Yeah, they were trash.
But there you
But
go.
I do remember those, though, because I remember getting them in trick-or-treating a couple of times. And I was like, what are these?
I mean, they're still better than Milk Duds. So
Yeah, that's true.
there you go.
Duds are duds.
Halloween's coming up.
That's right.
I'm ready for the bunch of crunch.
So have you heard of this band, Nick?
I have.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I figured you probably would. That's like one of those things. I was like, I think Nick probably knows this.
Yeah.
Well, they are an American rock band from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
What was that?
Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania.
That's how you pronounce it?
Yeah, we looked at it on the local news channel.
Yeah, we watched some news station where people were calling in and saying, hey, you pronounced it wrong, and they made a whole segment out of it.
Yeah, it did.
There's a lot of pronunciations. Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah.
I mean,
Le Wilkes-Barre, oui,
Yeah.
oui. I don't know.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
what's the correct pronunciation? How do you pronounce it?
Yeah.
And if you're from there, you may not be right either.
They were formed in 1999 by lead singer and guitarist Benjamin Burnley
Oh, okay.
and drummer Jeremy Hummel. And the first lineup, which is the original, was also included with guitarist Aaron Fink and bassist Mark James Kalowski. Breaking Benjamin's musical style is primarily classified as hard rock, alternative rock, and more specifically, post-grunge or alternative metal.
I Will Not Bow is definitely one I remember.
okay.
Yeah, I remember hearing that a lot. All these others, though, who knows?
So their name came from Benjamin, which he broke somebody's mic where they were using it at a somebody's owner like place where they were playing at, and he so he broke his mic. So the guy said, "Well, I guess Benjamin got my mic," and so they end up making it, Breaking Benjamin because he breaks mics.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how they got the
I
name.
like it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like it.
So I don't know. They didn't say like what their name was before or if they even had a name, but that's how it got originated. So I think that's more the more unique names that we've had.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple too. It's like it's kind of crazy where people get these names. It's like you don't realize it's all one little incident. It's like, oh, we'll just make it that.
Yeah, and that one was pretty much handed to them on a silver platter. You broke the mic, Benjamin.
That's right. So the song we're doing today is called So Cold. It was released in 2004. It's off the album We Are Not Alone. The album went platinum, and the song is...
The opener.
That's right. All right, so let's do this. This is Breaking Benjamin, So Cold.
Streets are cleared away one by one. Hollow heroes separate as they run. You're so cold, keep your hand in mine. Wise men wander while strong men die. Show me how it ends. Alright. Show me how defenseless you really are. Satisfied and empty inside. Well, that's alright. Let's give this another try. If you find your family, don't you cry. In this land of make-believe, dead and dry. You're so cold, but
Wow.
Intense.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Well, I definitely like the song. I think the well, I always want to start with the singer because it's just my thing. I like the singer. I thought he was pretty good. I think he had a lot of emotion. I think I'm not saying he is like his last dance of a song, but like you could tell he was giving a lot of his passion into the song. And I think the music video helps too. I think if we didn't do the music video, I think I wouldn't be able to see that emotion because I think whenever you see them perform it, sometimes you just tell. You get that feeling. I was trying to figure out like what it meant, because I feel like there's a big
The
meaning.
video or the lyrics?
The lyrics.
Oh, okay.
Because I really feel like there's a big meaning to it.
Yep.
I mean, the chorus talking about how, like, show me how it ends and show me how defenseless you really are or satisfied and empty inside. Maybe it's like, don't be afraid to show your feelings. Don't be afraid to be open with me because I can help. I'm not up, we're not really the best with lyrics,
Well, just looking at the Genius, it just seems like it's about just tragedy.
Really?
People just trying to overcome tragedy, that type of thing. I think that's why at the end you hear, it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
It says nothing one can do or say can fix this. All they can do is accept it and try to find healing or hope in the growing darkness. The video definitely matches that, though, because it looked like there was some guy like sentenced to death or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and that was...
It was probably his family that was around him that went with him just to see his last moments.
yeah, talk about cold.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That was bad.
Because I think that rock was like an anchor. It's supposed to sink him.
Yeah.
So that's pretty crazy. But anyways, yeah, I think, like I said, I think the singing was really well done. I really like the guitar play in this.
Okay.
What do you think about the solo? I think it was okay. I kind of wanted a little bit longer, maybe, because I was really feeling it for a little bit there. But I thought it was cut just a tad bit short because I feel like it was so intense and it was going such a good route. I could really have used another, another little cycle in the background from the other guitars.
Okay.
And then let whoever was doing the solo, I don't know who was doing the solo.
Yeah.
Let him get another one in, like another little round in, and then come back in.
Yeah, I think for the time, though, it just wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
This is a song that's trying to make it to radio, and they just, when you get into the 2000s and music like this, like the solos that they weren't doing, it just wasn't as, I'm trying to think of like what the word is. The solos were, I mean, you could say they were shorter, but they just weren't as outlandish or, there just wasn't as much expression.
Mm-hmm.
It started becoming more about the vocal,
Right.
in my opinion, to make it to radio.
Right.
And that's kind of what I got out of this song. It's very vocal forward,
Mm-hmm.
but I enjoy it, though, because I think the singer, it took me a second to I'm like, oh, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Even for 2000s, I was like, the way he came in, I was like, oh, that's, I'm not sure what I feel about it. I started identifying his emotion, though, and what he was going for
Yeah.
in this song. And there was a lot of times where he just felt like it was just really tense, and I just thought he released it in a great way. It wasn't over the top or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It was just it was the emotion was there. I felt it. So I thought the vocal performance was probably the best thing about the song. I think it was my favorite part about the song as well. I think he actually has a great voice. This whole, I was trying to think of who this sounds like. It reminds me of a band called Bush, which I think was maybe before them in the 90s, but still I was getting those vibes. So I like the song. For this time period, the instrumentation, it's usually not going to be on par with stuff that came before it because the music was just changing. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just need to listen to more bands like this. Again, I've said it before, this time period, I know a lot of music, but there's still a lot of music that I really haven't given a chance.
Yeah.
So I feel like this band is maybe one of those bands. I need to come back around and, kind of figure out if I like this music more or not, because right now I'm just it's still not my favorite, but there's stuff in here that I can definitely come back to. I love the vocal performance in this. I really do.
Yeah, the vocal really, is what stood out to me, But to me, I did like the guitars. I thought they sounded good too.
It had their moments, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's like a, I'm not saying it was a fantastic song. I think it's just a really solid song, and I think what the message was for, I think they nailed it.
I feel like if we would have heard this back then, I probably would have loved it a lot more.
Right.
Just because you weren't really.
Plus, I probably haven't heard as much music then either,
Yeah. Again, maybe it just it's the aging thing, right? Some
Yeah.
music just sounds better in its time,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. Maybe this is kind of one of those, but I still think it's aged like decently, just not as much as other music that we've done. So let us know what you thought. That's it, guys. Don't forget to drop a like, and as always, please tell us your views.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
Peace out.
Find your dreams come true.